Design, production, and materials dance intertwined.
It's a new approach for marketeers. It's a new approach for us to understand.
Why is this little astronaut so happy?
We are the storytellers.
That's where we come in.
You're getting the hang of this.
Really happy to be here. So teamwork makes dreamworks. This is our goal, and this is the way we actually work. We are a very small company, VriThink's Design. Actually, we are 2 persons, and we generate a lot of energy and a lot of belief into what we design. Teamwork for us is a key essence in today's society. It is a brand-driven society. It is also driven by an ego, the ego that is part of our customer, basically, our customer relationship. Teamwork, we actually modulate into different parties that comes together. We are the storytellers, we are the designers. As a storyteller, we actually keep the energy focused onto the result that we are aiming for. And with the next 3 examples, I am going to illustrate how we actually work and drive this energy. The first one is a project called Moonstone. The brief that we set was to capture light. And we created a disruption of expectation because we did not focus on the yacht itself, but on surfaces. So we looked at the light reflection onto the water, and we reflected that within the architecture of the hull. So we did not focus onto the superstructure, we focused onto the architecture itself of the hull. We looked at different industries, different finishes, different materials, engineering, and we came together with a strong team, with a yacht builder, engineers, lighting designers, and where we addressed the architecture itself as a living object on natural elements, on water, during day and night. For us, it was very important that the object lived its story on day, as a day scenario, but also at night. The night scenario was what created the greatest impact with this project, because we still worked with surfaces. There are no beams of light, there are only light surfaces that are animating this whole project. And this could only be done with teamwork. It could have never been actually expressed and engineered as just a one-off concept by a team of designers. The next product is an immersion. We were contacted by an AV company that wanted to illustrate what they could do with today's technology. We accepted on the basis that we could create an experience. So we thought about what was the excitement of going to the movies and how could we actually really enhance this emotional boost. And with this, we teamed up with other companies, one that was really big and did big stuff. And we just sort of went to see them, explain where you came from. So the yachting industry is a small industry with constrained spaces, but with the requirement of high finishes that is beyond any architectural project, I would say. We really push the finishes and the experience to the limit. So we took something that was off the shelf, a lighting panel, a lighted surface textile, and we cladded the whole room with it. And within that, the AV company with whom we work, Genesis Technology, we asked them to integrate sound. So within this room, we created a 3D sound effect. So you are within this room, and what is projected in front of you triggers all your peripheral senses. And it is only with the teamwork and the development in engineering that the idea that we had as a designer could actually be completely constructed. So by presenting a concept, we finish by engineering a product. It is with teamwork and the way the ideas bounce together that we create this product. The third and last example is freedom of movement. Freedom of movement is, as a consequence of the last project, it's a helicopter company. Well, let's say it's an air-based company that is owned by the Swiss Army. They want to create a custom interior for helicopters. The helicopter is one of the most luxurious way of commuting today, but it's very uncomfortable. Believe it or not, it is very noisy, it vibrates a lot, and therefore a trip can only last up to 15 minutes, which is a bit of a shame, really, when you have this amazing experience. So how do you enhance this whole commuting experience? Well, you actually integrate technology, but also a look and feel that goes in together. So you have design and technology integration. That's how you work together as a team as well, to enhance the experience. And within the small cabin, we therefore worked as a team into developing a noise cancellation system. So in I think the aviation, the last seat that was engineered was 30 years ago. So today, the seats that are fitted into planes and helicopters, it's still 30 years old in technology. So this company actually set itself to design a new seat, design a new way of interacting also, by integrating noise cancellation into the headrest. We wanted to have a connection with the cockpit, so we introduced also transparent LED TVs, which if you look into helicopters today, there's not a lot of good high-tech that's integrated in, unfortunately. And as a team, we decided to completely wipe out the overheads and created a light panel. A light panel that was only 15 millimeters thick and could be interactive as well with what's happening outside. So the mood, ambiance light that you have outside, it is inside. If you need a reading light, then you have a specific area that comes out as a beam from the panel. So from our experience, we are a very small structure, but because we are small, we actually create modules, a different DNA each time for a different project. And each time we tell a story, we drive with the energy of this story, and we talk about it with different parties. And associating ourselves with different parties, we create a product. We don't go into a design concept, we do a design development with a whole team. So tonight I want to say thank you, team, because it is thanks to the team that we can do great things together.